In this video, we are going to see how to set up the home computer as a website host. As most of you would know already, that websites are web pages that contain static or dynamic content that is built using the web technologies such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript. In order to make the website available to the whole world, we need to deploy it to a website host and point the domain such as www.amazon.com to the website host. Now the website hosts have different components to meet the requirements such as database, mailing, file transfer, etc. For our setup, we are going to use freely available XAMPP web server solution package. This is also called as XAMPP. It is easy to set up and meets our requirements to host majority of the common technology websites. If you want to know more about this solution, go to the wiki page that's here. Now to install the XAMPP solution, we go to the internet and search for XAMPP download. Go to the link from Apache Friends website. Now the solution is available for all the platforms, so select the one that is applicable to your computer. So in my case, I have Windows 64, so I'll select this link. Save the file. Okay, click on the file when download is complete. You may get a warning message saying that the installation will be slow because of the antivirus. Click on yes. Click on next. Here's the list of components that come pre-packaged with the XAMPP solution. So you have server components such as Apache application server, MySQL database. So select the ones that are applicable for you. In my case, I'm selecting all because I know at some time I will be needing them for my future videos as well. Click on next. Select the folder where you want to install the application. Click on next. Okay, so the installation is complete now, so we can click on finish and open the window for the application. This is the control panel for XAMPP application. So here you have buttons to start various services. So at the top you have Apache web server control to start the service, and then MySQL database services, and at the bottom you have Tomcat application services. So I'm starting the Tomcat services. Okay, so it has started now, and next one I'm going to start the Apache web server. Okay, so it has been started as well, and the last one I'm going to do is MySQL database. So now we have everything set up, and we just need the application to be installed on the web server, and then we will be able to access the applications. Each service uses different ports, so you can see the port numbers listed against the services. So like here Apache web server is using port 80 and 443. Sometimes you might see an error while starting the services, such as port is not available. So that may be possible due to some other application using the port. So you can see the information about the ports being used by clicking on this netstat button here. So when you click here, you will see all the ports that are currently in use and the information of which application is using that port. So if there is any application running that you cannot close, then you can maybe change the port for the services. So in this case, let's say if you want to change the port for the Apache web server, we click on the configuration button here and click on the httpd.config file. So here you can see that it is listening to port number 80. So if port 80 is being used by some other application, you can make the change here and then close this file, save the file and close, and then start the service, and then it will be using different port. Similarly, you can change the port for MySQL and Tomcat server as well. You can click on the admin button on different services to see whether the services are running fine. So for example, I'm going to the Apache admin button, and here I can see that the page is loading, so that means everything is running fine. And you can go to the MySQL services as well, and here you can run the SQL commands. So we will see more of the SQL in the later tutorials, and you can also go to the Tomcat admin section. So this is the page where we will use the manage app button to deploy the application. So we will see more of these functionality in the later tutorials. So in the next tutorial, we will see how to develop the application and then deploy on the server. If you like our videos, hit like and subscribe to our channel.